We're learning new details tonight about what led up to the arrest of Nueces County Chief Medical Examiner and the 17 charges he now faces. Today, Dr. Adel Shaker went before a judge where his bond was set.
Yeah, his arrest comes after he fired his assistant medical examiner, Dr. Sandra Leiden, for practicing without a license. However, an arrest affidavit obtained by 3 News alleges that Shaker allowed her to practice autopsies despite knowing she didn't have that license. Our Bill Churchwell has the details in tonight's top story.
It turns out Shaker himself has been under investigation by Nueces County and the Texas Rangers for some time. This affidavit sheds light on what led to his arrest.
Probably will be used against you in court or at trial.
Dr. Shaker was taken into custody yesterday on 17 separate criminal charges, including prohibited practice by a physician. His bond was set today at $50,000 for each charge. You might recall that Shaker fired his assistant medical examiner back in January. She was eventually charged with tampering with government documents with intent to defraud, which is a state jail felony. The Texas Ranger assigned to the case stated he believes Dr. Shaker knew that Dr. Leiden never had a valid medical license before and after she was hired. Court documents show numerous emails and text messages going back and forth between county employees, including Shaker and Leiden, calling into question the decision to hire her in the first place. In fact, according to the arrest affidavit, Leiden said during an interview she had weekly conversations with Dr. Shaker about not having a license to practice in Texas. There was even a text message from Leiden to Shaker himself saying that she would continue to, quote, stall providing a copy of her license. Leiden was employed as an assistant for 40 days. During 15 of those days, she was conducting autopsies. Now, the affidavit also details handwritten notes written by Shaker stating that he had received her temp provisional license number. However, after a check with the Texas Medical Board, there was no information tied to that number. The document also states that the medical examiner administrator, as well as the Nueces County Human Resources Director, knew Leiden did not have a valid medical license as well. Back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you for that update.